Welcome back, I think, right? Are we live again? Yes. Okay, so hello again. This is the last run that we're going to be doing for Alex's little marathon here. So this is Who... Yeah. This is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So to explain this one is really weird right off the start. Basically, I have a controller right now, and it's wrapped up in elastics. It's in the second controller port. You have to be holding up, right, select, and B on the second controller. So like the controller is just like wrapped in elastics, like rubber bands. And you have to be doing that, holding it from reset, and on the 935th frame, on the first controller, you have to hold start on a very specific frame. The stupid part about this run is not only even how to start the run, every console has its own individual luck. So this particular console has a 66% chance of hitting the frame that I need to hit, but that is not 100%. So I could hit the frame, but then it could still fail. So this is how we start Roger Rabbit. This is why I told Alex that if he wants to accept this, like we might not even finish Roger Rabbit. And we'll try to reset in a second here and see if we can hit the seed, which is really stupid. And you have to, you'll see if we hit the seed correctly, because there's a bunch of items that like the items get seeded, right? So basically the wallet and the dynamite are always going to be in the same location, but then the spring shoes should be outside of the store. And then if we walk up a little bit to the northeast, there's going to be like a dog and he's guarding a whistle. So basically all you need to understand about this run is if you see a dog with a whistle, we have beat RNG. Like, that's it. So we'll see if we can do this. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but this is like awful, and this is why I wanted to submit this one in particular. So as you might notice, there is no visual indication almost at all on the title that you are on frame 935. And we missed the wallet. Pick up the wallet, you piece of shit.
Start.
Thank you. So I'm assuming that was slightly early. Everything else about this game is random, so it's great. There's literally not another... Okay, so we have a rattle. But yeah, everything about this run is RNG. Like everything afterwards. It's just the items that get seeded. So we'll try, a certain amount of times and then that's it. Like if we don't see the seed, we'll move on and everybody else can actually run the marathon, otherwise we might get stuck here forever. So again, we have a crowbar. This is exactly why running this is a terrible idea in a marathon.
Or in general.
Yeah, or in general, that's also true. So I ran this and I ended up getting the record somewhat recently. It was about like 2 weeks ago. But when I ran this on my main channel, we kept running it until we got the record. And I don't know if we're gonna see it. It's a perfect game for a marathon. I was gonna say, it was about a 1 in 6, like 1 in 7 chance that I would hit the seed. So it wasn't too bad, but it's still console specific and luck can just screw you, so it's not the worst thing, but to do it in a marathon setting is also pretty rough. This game is me. Alright, so this is the 4th try now, right? Okay, that's
Yay.
No, not yay yet, because
Not yet.
unfortunately, there's,
Partial yay.
yeah, like 60% yay.
We still need a dog.
Yeah, there's false flags where you can see the spring shoes, but the dog doesn't have a whistle. So if the dog has a whistle, we're probably set.
That's my
Okay,
dog.
we're good, dude.
Yay.
We're good.
Yay! First try, jump.
Yes.
Like a dog.
Yeah. Okay. So there's only been one time where the rest of the run hasn't been seated that I saw the dog with the whistle. So we did pull it off at a marathon setting. This is terrible. We're gonna drive around this.
It's like, nope.
Yeah. But get out of here, brown car.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, actually, LGN, like Nightmare on Elm Street, it would be the same way. So yeah, as long as this snake has a will piece, he does, okay. Dude, the snake and the dog were
Wow.
homies. So the funny part too is like even bouncing off those enemies is RNG in this game. So getting it first try is like miserable when you're actually trying to like break the record or do it in a PB attempt, right? Because it's a 50% chance. Like sometimes you jump and then you just get bounced to the left and there's nothing that you can do about it. There's a snake that's not supposed to be there. We're gonna probably get captured by the weasels here. This is a very bad Speedrun. Yeah, I can't deal with that. Why are barbers? They know all the shortcuts. Where is... There you go. Ha 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 ha.
Wow.
Yeah, why are barbers fast drivers? They all know the shortcuts. They know all the shortcuts, rather.
This
Yeah.
is where Lucia gets his material.
It is, yeah. Luca literally wrote the jokes in this game.
It's amazing. The Genesis.
Yeah, so... Nope, we didn't grab that.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a really fun grind. Like, this was extremely weird to, like, run on my channel. I really did enjoy the speedrun of this and, like, learning it. It's not a marathon safe game. And this is, again, a terrible weasel spawn. So they're gonna spawn almost right in front of my face like that! Okay, we're
Oh, look
fine.
at them run.
Yeah. So the seed that we hit has items in specific places, but this is like the quote task seed, or one of the task seeds anyway. And the only reason that we do it is this baseball right here is in one house to the right compared to the left. So we have all of the items that we need now to go to Judge Doom. We needed the car, the baseball, the dynamite activator, detonator.
Detonator.
Yeah. 4 pieces of the will, and then that's it. We can enter Judge Doom. So the last will piece is on the way to Judge Doom here. This is again a terrible weasel spawn because I'm gonna exit, and it's very possible the weasels will spawn in my face. So there's nothing else that we can kind of do. So I might turn the corner here and immediately get caught. Woo! Okay. And then Judge Doom is the worst possible boss I've ever experienced in speedrunning anything before. All you have to do is make him go left. He actually almost went left.
Wow.
Almost. He's still gonna hit me. But yeah, if he's doing attacks, he has iframes. Okay. No, he's actually an asshole.
He's a bitch.
Okay, actually that went pretty good. He is massively RNG to the point that out of like 6,300 attempts that it took me to beat the record. Oh shit. Dude, get the fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that was a little bit sketchy, but it's okay. Out of the 6,300 attempts that it took to beat the record, all you want Judge Doom to do is walk left. And he walked left into the wall twice for me, so like it never happens. The RNG is so bad on that fight, but that was really good. As I gave Alex a 25-minute estimate, I think, for this game. So, you know, with the resets, I'll take it in 6:49. But like, even starting a run in this game is absolutely miserable. It's stupid. So, you know, 6:49 on a no reset thing is pretty good. We'll take it.
Yep.
But that ends it for our little block. So of course, thank you, Kat, for the commentary, and thank you, Alex, for putting on the marathon.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, this was a very interesting string of games, like Ghosts and Demons into Battle Kid into Hard Mode Bucky into Roger Rabbit is like probably like the 4 worst kind of games that you could have selected, just in terms of like how hard they are to kind of even finish around or whatever. But always fun. Again, thank you, Alex, for all that. Appreciate it. No, we'll raid over our little channel here. I don't know how many people are there, but I'll wait until we're on intermission so I don't break your setup.